On the morning of June 1st, 2025, Ukraine launched one of its most daring military operations of its war with Russia. Codename Operation Spider's Web. It wasn't just a drone strike, it was a precision attack that shocked the Russian military, stunned defense analysts, and changed the conversation in global war rooms. Strategic bombers destroyed, air bases penetrated, and Moscow caught completely off guard. This is the full story of Operation Spider's Web. By mid-2025, Russia was launching regular airstrikes on Ukrainian cities. Those attacks, they're coming from long-range bombers, the Tu-95 and the Tu-22M3, flying deep inside Russian territory. Too far for Ukraine to strike, or so everyone thought. But behind the scenes, Ukraine's security service, the SBU, was preparing a response. Not a raid, not a cyber attack, but a trap. 18 months in the making. Early on a Sunday morning, 4 Russian air bases were hit, simultaneously. One in Siberia, one in the Arctic, one near Moscow, and one in central Russia. Suddenly, in the daylight, small drones were heard overhead, and then explosions, smoke and fire. Russia's strategic bombers, the same aircraft that were used to hit Ukrainian cities, were burning on the tarmac. And by the day's end, Ukraine claims it has hit over 40 Russian aircraft. So how did they do it? How did they strike 4,000 kilometers deep inside Russia? They didn't fly the drones from Ukraine. They launched them from inside Russia. Over months, SBU operatives smuggled in drones and gear. Then they built fake wooden sheds, disguised as cabins or containers, and mounted them on the backs of trucks. And inside them were small FPV drones, fast but deadly. On the morning of the attack, those trucks parked near Russian air bases or left the containers in nearby lots, and the roofs slid open. The drones were launched. They launched from within a few kilometers of their targets, too close for radar and too fast for Russia to react. Each drone was manually guided, using real-time video straight into the Russian bombers. It was precise, silent, and devastating. Russia was stunned. At first, silence, but then damage control. Officials have called it a terrorist attack, claiming that there were minor fires. But footage has showed multiple bombers burning uncontrollably on the tarmac. Even pro-Russian war bloggers have admitted that this was a dark day for Russia's long-range aviation. Some even called it Russia's Pearl Harbor. Their prized bombers, gone in minutes. But Ukraine's operation wasn't flawless. Not all the drones reached their targets. 2 other air bases were supposed to be targeted, but the drones failed. Some were shot down, and at least one launch device was discovered, and the driver arrested. Russia also claims they have detained others, which could be true, but the Ukrainian intelligence services has claimed that everyone had escaped before the operation took place. There also is the risk of escalation. These weren't just any bombers, these were nuclear capable. The operation wasn't just a military success, it was a geopolitical shock. And the timing, it comes just one day before peace talks in Istanbul. Ukraine has shown they still have some cards to play in this war. NATO and EU leaders have so far stayed quiet, officially. But behind closed doors, there's rumours they're stunned. Operation Spider's Web proved Ukraine can act alone, without direct NATO assistance, and cripple Russian military assets thousands of kilometres away from Ukraine. This operation seems to have changed the rules. Ukraine has showed the world that they can hit hard and hit smart. For Russia, this was a wake-up call. For Ukraine, this was retribution. And for the world, it was a preview of what a future war will look like. Drones, precision, and intelligence. So what do you think? leave your comments down below. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, Daniel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and let us know what you think. See you!